Welcome to the Bizprint tutorial series. In this series, we will explain the available features of this platform and how to work with it. In this video, we will cover how to work with the page info and the time elements in the edit template page. It is highly recommended to watch the text elements video of the edit template page prior to watching this video, as these two elements are directly associated with the text elements and a lot of their properties are shared. Nevertheless, we use the time element to determine the current time of the print. This element will adjust its value according to the exact time of this printing, and thus the only extra property of this element is its format property. Let us go ahead and create a time component. And as you would be able to see on the properties side, the only extra property in this element is the format property. Using the format property, we can determine how the exact time is shown. The syntax used to determine the format can be obtained from the official moment documentation. For the sake of this tutorial, let us go over the popular syntaxes and hopefully apply them. For example, if we would like to show the digits of the current year, we would have to put 4 consecutive capital Y's. Similarly, if we only put 2 capital Y's, it only shows the 2-digit of the year. For the months, if we use a single M or 2 capital M's, it shows the numerical value of the month. And if we want the text value of the month, we use 3 or 4 capital M's. If we would like to have the numerical values of date, we use capital D or double D's. And if we want the day of the month with ordinal, we use DO, and so on and so forth. If we go down a little more, we can also just checking here. Yes, look at the hours, minutes, and the seconds as well. So if we use capital H or 2 capital H's, it shows the hours. If we use lowercase h's, it represents the hours but in 12-hour format. If we use K or double K, it is the 24-hour format of the hours. We use capital A to determine the antemeridium or post or antemeridium, and lowercase m for minutes and lowercase s for seconds. And in order to apply that, for example, if I want to have the day followed by hours, minutes, and seconds, all I need to do is to do capital D followed by capital H's and 2 M's and 2 S's. And what it would do is that it shows the seconds, the minutes, and the hours, and at the very end, the date. There's one more thing that is noteworthy, is that if you would like to have specific texts in between the components of this, or rather this format of this time, be it seconds, minutes, hours, day, year, and month, all you need to do is to enclose that piece of information in square brackets. For example, if I use double D square bracket time and then the rest of it, it shows the value of time here. For example, if I use Biscuitech, it shows the value of Biscuitech here. But remember that you need to enclose it in square brackets. Right, and now the page info element is used to determine the physical page's information with the format that we decide. Let me go ahead and create a page info, and this is the current value of the page info. Note that this element's value is uneditable, since the value will be determined when printing. We can determine the format in which this element's value is shown. We can change the prefix, the infix, and the suffix of this element. For example, we can write page, let me go ahead and write page 0 out of 0 pages. And that would translate to, as when we print, if we are on the second page, it would write page 2 out of for example, out of 10 pages, it would write page 2 out of 10 pages. Or something similar to this, we can also do only something of that it would say 0 out of 0. Apart from that, all the other properties of this element is exactly the same as the text element. And this would be the end of the tutorial for the time and the page info elements in the edit template page of the Bizprint platform. Thank you for watching.